Hi, good morning everyone. Today we will learn topic say and write the time. You can refer your textbook page 42 until 44.
The objective for today's lesson is by the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to 1. State and show time in hours and minutes. Convert time in hours and minutes from words to numerals and vice versa. Success criteria. People will be assessed on their ability to state and show time in hours and minutes. Before we begin our lesson, let I introduce you picture of analog clock and picture of digital clock. Let's we learn how to tell time with analog clock. This is minute hand. We have learned from previous lesson the line between two numbers we call is graduation. From 12 to 1, we have learned that there are 5 graduation equal to 5 minutes. We can say is 5 minutes past the hour. When the minute hand point to number 3, we can use 3 times 5, we get 15 minutes, or we can see from here from 12 to 3 is a quarter past. When the minute hand point to number 6, 6 times 5 equal to 30 minutes, or we can see here is a half past. When the minute hand point to number 9, 9 times 5 equal to 45 minutes. When we say the time now as quarter to, because it's quarter to 12. When the minute hand point to 11, 11 times 5 equal to 55 minutes, or we can say 5 minutes to the hours. When the minute point to the number 12, 12 times 5 equal to 60 minutes, or we begin from the 0 minute. When we say the time, it begins with o'clock. The phrase o'clock is shortening of the phrase of the clock. Remember, the minute hand between 12 to 6 on the right, you can use the word past. And the minute hands between 6 to 12 on the left, we can use to say the time. Turn your textbook page 42. Look at the picture. There is a boy asking, "What is the time now?" The yellow shirt boy says it's a quarter past 5. He is looking at his watch, the digital watch. The digital watch have one column or the double dot to separate the hour on the left and the minute on the right. The other friend said it's a 5:15. He is referring to his analog watches. Analog watches have two hands, which is long hand for hour hand, short hand for the minute hand, and number 1 to 12 on the clock face. Look at the picture number 2. Both boy and girl show the clock. One is analog clock and one is digital clock. Both clocks show 5 minutes past 8. You look at the minute hand, point to number 1, it means 5 minutes, and the hour hand point to number 8, is 8 for the hours, so 5 minutes past 8. When it is 5 minutes past the hour, we never say the number only 585. We will have to say 8 or 5 using the sound oo to represent the 0 for 8 or 5. More commonly, we always say 5 past 8 or 5 minutes past 8. It's 10 o'clock, said the boy. Can you see the analog clock? The long hand point to number 12 and the short hand point to number 10. Whereas the digital clock, the hour is 10 and the minute is 0. It is 10 o'clock. The phrase o'clock is a shortening of the phrase of the clock. We go to the next example. A mother shows the clock to his child. The boy say 2:30 and write in numeral as 2, a colon, then 30 at the back. In words, it written as 2:30, and the mother emphasizes it in words. We usually say is 2:30. Let's relearn how to write in words and in numeral, or convert the time from word to numeral. First, we begin with 5 minutes past 12. 5 minutes past 12. The hour is 12, so we write down 12. The colon, the two dots, 5 minutes we write as 05. So 5 minutes past 12. How about 4:40? 4 refer to the hour. 4, so 4 hours, the colon, and 40 written as 40, so 4:40. 7:55 it means the first 7 referring to the hour. So we write down 7 for the hours, the colon, 55 right at 55, so 7:55. Easy, right? To write number in word, we must have extra careful. Look, for example, this boy. He written 405. Then the boy say, Lim, that is incorrect. It's supposed to return as 5 minutes past 4 because the hour is 4 and the minute is 5 minutes. So 5 minutes past 4. Let's help the ant to think. Are these two times the same? The digital clock and the analog clock. First, we look the digital clock. 3 for the hours and 45 for the minute. So the time is 3:45 or quarter to 4. Otherwise, the analog clocks, we look at the shorthand, is between 9 and 10, so it's still 9 for the hour. Longhand point to number 3, it means 15 minutes or a quarter. So the time is 9:15, 9:15 or a quarter past 9. We think the question again. Are these two times the same? The digital clock shows 3:45 and the analog clock shows 9:15. Do you think are they the same? So the answer, those two times are not the same. Good. Today we have learned the analog clock and the digital clock. Do read time correctly and be alert with position of hour and minute hands for the time that is shown. Remember, time is very precious. Always have a good attitude of spending time with beneficial activity such as reading book, do your study, and watch documentary. Let's try this question. Look at the question 1a. Say the time. Shorthand between 7 and 8. Longhand between 6. 6 times 5 is 30 minutes. Or half. The time is 7:30 or half past 7. Question B. Say the time. Shorthand between 5 and 6 is still 5 for hours. Longhand point number 4 for 5:20 minutes. So the time is 5:20 or 20 minutes past 5. Look at the question 1c. What is the time? Shorthand between 9 and 10. It's still 9 for hours. Longhand point to number 5. So 5 times 5 equal 25. 25 minutes. So what is the time? 9:25 or 25 minutes past 9. Question number 2. Convert the time into numeral. Question A. 11:20. Identify where is hour, where is minute. So here is hour and here is minute. Hour is 11. Put a colon, then 20 at the back. So 11:20. B. A quarter past 2. convert the time into numeral. So identify where is hour, where is minute. Here is minute, here is hour. So hour is 2, minute is a quarter. Quarter means 15 minutes. So 2:15. The third one, convert the time into word. Question A. 8:55. So here is hour, here is minute. This digital clock can be written as 8:55 or 5 minutes to 9. Same question, convert time to words. Question B, refer to digital clock. 12 for the hours, minute is 30. So it's 12:30, 12:30. The third question is 11:05. Identify where is hour, where is minute. So the answer is 5 minutes past 11. We have come to end of our lesson today. I hope you can understand what I have explained. For today's task, complete activity book page 117 and 118. Thank you again and happy Merdeka Day. I miss when we wave our flag at the hall. Happy Merdeka Day!